Yo, what up, man? It's your boy Twin here, man. We here with another video. Shout out to you for actually clicking on the video, searching up the video. Y'all finally want to know. I'm gonna use this if anybody's like subscribed to my channel and have notifications on. You actually get a notification. I'm gonna use this as like a transition. I don't know if I want to transition to finally doing my rise on WWE 2K or transition into doing some NBA 2K content, but I still want to follow up with whatever I didn't do. You get what I'm saying? So never mind that. You searched up how to get custom fonts or how to download fonts on your mobile device, whether it's an iPad, cell phone, Android, iPhone, etc. It does not matter. We about to get into that. Don't have to be a video long. Don't have to be a long video whatsoever. But I will preference this by saying this. Y'all know in the previous tutorial that I gave you guys, I've used PixArt, but you can see I have a couple of apps right here if you're familiar with them, right? I wanted to use this app. I'm not even gonna mention the name of it because they full of shit and I wouldn't recommend it to any of you guys, right? But it's a good app. It's a good app, so I'm not gonna mention their name. Let's just mention the one that I actually do pay for. Now, PixArt, you can do this in PixArt as well, but if you go to PixArt and you do the custom font, like you got to be like VIP or whatever it is, a plus member, so that means you have to like pay for that. We're not going to do that. We're not talking apps that I'm not going to pay for, right? So if you have an app that you already pay for, or if you have an app that you can get custom fonts and you don't have to pay anything extra for, then so be it. That's what you're going to use. But for me, I'm going to use this, and this is going to be my first time actually trying to do a picture on this app, right? So InShot, that's my app, and hopefully it'll be nice to do some of bitches. I can give you a whole bunch of tutorials on this app because this is my app. This is what I use. I do stand by it, right? But hit me up InShot, so I can, so we can do some business, and I can show, how you do that thing you're trying to do there. You understand what I'm saying? But meanwhile, go ahead and download it, you guys. InShot, go ahead and rock with it. I'm not saying put any money on it, right? Let's get the okay from them before, because then I can show you everything I know. But you have the photo, you have the collage, and you have the video section, right? I usually use it for videos. My younger brother, he usually uses it for photos, right? So we're gonna click photo, and we're gonna do a new photo, right? New photo, we want it to be blank. All right, blank photo. The canvas, can we get a no background canvas? Yes, we can. So we're gonna get a no background. Matter of fact, I like to use black, right? I like to use a black background for, contrast, right? So easy peasy, right? I just recently went back to as far as my music stage name, I went back to Dread, right? So Dread, right? I want to type in Dread, but a lot of these, I can't use Dread, right? So I would do TWINdaMOGUL, right? TWINdaMOGUL, but my name is Dread, but I'm going to use TWINdaMOGUL for this example, right? So as you see, and then I'm going to make it bigger, right? I'm going to make it bigger. Let's go to, okay, how do this is my first time using this app for a picture, even though it looks good. You feel me? I pay for this, right? I pay subscription, right? So sponsor me, InShot. You feel me? Or just holler at me right quick so we can, we can discuss some things. You feel me? But either or, text. Wait, hold up. This top right corner, this little arrow. This little pin is edit, right? Here, I want to get rid of this color, right? Because they have like some templates down here. You can go here. I'm clicking it, it's not letting me, okay, it's not loading, it's taking a little while, like it's lagging, right? But as you see, right, we're not going to use any of that. We just want to use a regular color, right? So we can do white. Let's do white for right now, right? Just regular old white, right? Now, say we want a different font, all right? First and foremost, you want to go to thefont.com. Y'all can sponsor me too, motherfuckers. So I don't know how that works, right? But thefont.com, I usually use Safari, right? Safari, thefont.com, whatever your browser is, use it, right? And here at thefont.com is, you see it right there at the top, right? DAFONT.com, right? Go there, safe, completely. I've been using it for years, yeah, right? So knock on wood, right? But I zoom in usually, right? I pinch my screen, zoom in, right? You got the fancy text, you got the ice. Like, mind you, I used to do a lot of my videos on my cell phone. So a lot of my thumbnails, past thumbnails, like I've made on my phone. So you're in the right place, right? All right, so you got foreign look, you have techno, you have bitmap, you have gothic, you have basic. I usually stick to the basic when it comes to like thumbnail text, right? We have script, that's like your cursor cursive writing and everything like that. Dingbats, I think that's like shapes, if I'm not mistaken. You got holiday. Holiday is good as well, like a Halloween, Christmas type of, or various, right? So let's just, for this video, let's switch it up a little bit, right? Let's go to fancy, right? Let's go to fancy, and let's go to horror. I like horror. Let's go to eroded, right? Let's go to okay. We got TWINdaMOGUL. We talking about music. Let's go horror, right? Let's go horror. It was a horror. You feel me? Okay. And as you see, we have the fonts load up right now. Be mindful. I like this Storm Gust. That's the one we're gonna use, right? Be mindful that some of these fonts are heavy, so it'll remind you, it should, and if you download it, just be prepared that your cell phone or your mobile device or whatever, it may heat up. You understand? Because that, whatever that font is heavy. I have one on my phone called Herns, if I'm not mistaken. I don't use it. I need to delete it, but it's a heavy font. You get what I'm saying? You can use it if you want to get in and get out, but when I mean by heavy, it takes up a lot of memory, if you will, right? So take heed to that. But right now, you could just cruise through what you may or may not want, right? And right, so for me, I like Modern Trash too, right? Modern Thrash, right? Modern Thrash, Curse of the Zombie, that looks good. Dark Mode looks good. Horror Corpus, right? Here's the name right here, right? Horror Corpus, that looks pretty good. Barani, that looks great. Scream Again, that looks like a familiar font that I already have. The Bride of the Leader, that looks good as well, right? So I already had my eyes set on where we at? Right here at the top. Was it Sector? No, Stormgas. I had my eyes on Stormgas, right? So for Stormgas, once I have my font, once you have your font at thefont.com, you want to go over, you want to hit download, right? You want to hit download, and it should load and it say download, right? It's going to download as a zip file, right? So you want to download it. Right now, I don't know how you got your phone set up, but you see Safari here. We have that blue arrow that popped up. We want to click that blue arrow, right? We want to go to downloads, right? And Storm Gust, we want to hold it, right? Or press it, press it, and it should, and now it should pop up, and now we want to hold it and we want to uncompress, right? This is how I do it, right? Uncompress. So now that font should be on our phone, but remember the name of that font. All right. So now that we've downloaded it, right, we're going to go ahead and clear that out. We're going to come back to whatever app we're on, right? In my instance, we're actually on InShot, right? We want to go to the edit tab right here, or the edit up in the right corner, and we want to go to font. We want to import. We want to go to import. These are all the fonts that I have, right? Like Herns, this is the one I told you about. Look at that, look good, right? But it slows your phone down or your mobile device down. All right, so I have a lot of them downloaded, as you see, but we want to import that new font that we just got, all right, that we just received, that we just downloaded. All right, so stay with me. We want to import. When you hit import, you want to hit files or whatever you did. If you airdropped it, other apps or whatever. I saved it to files on iPhone. I don't know how you would do it on Android, but you probably know, right? I'm gonna go to files. It's probably easy to do on Android, right? Files, right? And my files is gonna pop up. As you see, I had base 05. That's a font that I had, right? I'm gonna search Storm Guy, right? Was it Storm Guy? It was Storm something. So I'm gonna type Storm. Let me get back at you, right? Right here in the search bar, and then it should show me that font, all right? Storm. Right, Storm Gust. As you see, Storm Gust, you know you have it when it says OTF and TTF at the back. I usually download either one, it does not matter. So when you do it, you want to click on it, right? And it's going to import. It says import successfully, right? So now I'm going to, I don't have to scroll, it's right there. As you see, it just changed, right? So that's how you get custom fonts. I'm gonna do another one just so we all, you know, okay, hold up, Twin. You kind of lost me, right? We're gonna do another one, but as you see, TWINdaMOGUL, what the hell? That's what I say, TWINdaMOGUL, okay, right? Now, some of these fonts, be mindful. Some of these fonts, you may not be able to get your punctuation. You may have an apostrophe. You may not be able to see a hyphen, like, etc. So just be mindful. Some of them, they may just show like a character of, you know what I mean? Because they didn't, whoever the artist was that created the font didn't account for commas, periods, question marks, etc. You give it exclamation points. You give me, so stay clear on that, right? But let's go here and let's edit this, because this should say TWINdaMOGUL. Okay, TWINdaMOGUL. Now, how I would change this, me personally, right? Me personally, I would do, I mean, because what I want I want the to be small, lowercase, right? Lowercase, right? Y'all don't pay my phone case no mind either. Cause I know y'all be talking crap. You feel me? Let me see. So I'm saying, since y'all talking crazy, you feel me? Stop playing with me, bro. Fuck you, come on. So I'm saying, now. Let me see if I can change this color. I don't think you can, right? See, it changes all colors. So what I would do, right? So TWINdaMOGUL, I would go here. I would click this and edit. This is just something, just something. Let's do it with another font. Let's do it with the other font, right? So this is TWINdaMOGUL, right? TWINdaMOGUL. That's and I just downloaded that font. So let's go back to Safari. Let's go back to the font.com, right? And let's find, instead of a horror font, let's use a basic font, right? So say you're trying to do a thumbnail, right? I usually stay with either of these four. You can't lose with either one, right? So let's go with serif, right? Your basic serif fonts, right? As you see, any of these, I'm not gonna lie and say any of these would be good. Like I try to educate my brothers. Like, this is not a good font for anything, in my opinion. You want something that's bold, like Vogue. That's pretty good. That's like on the Vogue magazine. Let's find one for ours. So see, this right here has lowercase. So friend style, I like that, even though it looks generic, right? But again, you just want bold and still not too much out of the way. Like, you use this font, it's like, okay, bro, you doing too much. Like, bro, who are you, bro? Like, you get what I mean? So remember, you want to draw people in when it comes to your actual thumbnail, whatever you're trying to do, right? Chunk 5-6, this is great, but I think you should have a font like that already by default, right? But again, this is serif, like mermaid. I would probably use mermaid, but let's use something that got a little bit of funk to it. Something with a little bit of funk to it. I usually just rampage through these pages of fonts, right? Excuse me. You have serif. Ooh, a mutix. I like a mutix, right? A mutix. So being that I like a mutix, I don't know. I think we can find something better. Let's go to Lucky 8. Let's go to page 8. Cairo. I like Cairo. Ooh, Thunderbolt. There we go. Thunderbolt. You see Thunderbolt? Thunderbolt serif. All right. So we're gonna download Thunderbolt. When you see a font that you want, you just hit download, and then you hit download, and then the drop down arrow. We have a blue arrow on iPhone, but I'm not sure what you guys have on Android. You guys should be able to make way, right? And we have Thunderbolt. You just want to click it. Thunderbolt. I need to remember Thunderbolt, all right? So Thunderbolt, as it's popped here, Thunderbolt zip, and I want to hold it, right? And I want to uncompress. All right. So as you see the Thunderbolt right here, TTF, that's the font, right? That's the font. All right. So now we just want to back out of our, we want to back out of our downloads, and that was Safari, right? Now we want to come here and we want to edit our font because we don't want this font anymore. We actually want to change it. We want to import, right? Edit your font, go to import, and we want to import it from our files, and it's called Thunder, right? So we want to type in Thunder, right? Thunder. It's not Thunderstorm. Thunderstone. Is it? It's not script. It's Thunderbolt, right? Thunderbolt. All right. So Thunderbolt, we want to select that, and then boom, right? And it look kind of familiar to other fonts that I already have. But let's just say this is the font that we want, right? So let's just say we want, because I don't know how that's going to look, right? So this is the font we want to use. This is how you download the font. All right. So let me just show you a trick right quick in whatever app you're in, right? That's just me being helpful. We would do Dread. Right, we would do Dread, and then I would like, because I don't know if you could select everything, but I would like to duplicate this. Can I duplicate this? See, I'm getting into creative mode. I don't know if you can duplicate this. I don't think you can. Remove, detail, replace. You can't duplicate it, right? Because what I wanted to do, I wanted to duplicate it. So what we're going to do, we're just going to add another text layer, and we want to put right? It should be the same. All right, so as you see what I'm doing Dread. Let me see, Dread. I'm gonna make that, I wanna make this bigger, right? So Dread, and then I wanna select the make this smaller, right? Just like that. I can leave it just like that. And I would like to duplicate Dread, but we gotta create a new layer. And then we wanna put Mogul, right? Mogul, we wanna make this the same size. I usually put my text on top of each other. And that's how you can differentiate the sizes, right? I'm trying to lower it, right? TWINdaMOGUL, that might be too big, right? So TWINdaMOGUL, let's bring this down some. Let's bring this down. We'll have to bring this down because the name is so long, right? So, right, let's do here. Okay, That might be the biggest we can get, right? So that means I would bring my dread down. I would try to measure this up. I think you may have guidelines on here, but I think that's cool, right? Dread, right? I thought about switching our the mogul syndicate to the mogul, right? Because you know you got the dumbasses. Like the motherfucker, huh? The motherfucker. You feel me? We want to make that smaller, right? Make that smaller, bring that closer. Dread, right? Mogul, and make that closer, right? So you don't have to just keep one line of font, if you get what I'm saying. As you see, TWINdaMOGUL. Don't that look better? You get what I'm saying? Don't that look a little bit, okay, he did a little razzle-dazzle. And again, in this app or whatever app you in, you can just go to your text and you can edit it. And then let's go to color. All right, say I want this to be gold. Say I want that to be gold. Say I want the border to be black, right? Like I said, I haven't done this. Oh, what the hell? I want the border to be black. There we go. 100%. I don't want a shadow. I don't need a shadow, so we're gonna turn that shadow off. Let's get rid of this background. Right, the background is black. Let's do PNG. We're gonna have to move this over. Right. Like if you got small fingers, you can select it. My fingers is not. They nowhere near no damn small. You feel me? Right. Either or, the video's over. You feel me? But you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like what the hell? So what I'm saying? We just want to put a border over here. That's it. We don't want to change the color or anything. We just want to put a black border. We want to increase that to 100, right? I don't think 100 is needed for that, but we'll put it at 100. I think it should be a little smaller. Why can't I select this motherfucker, man? The fuck? My apologies for the cursing. Huh? You know what I'm saying? Dread. Duh. See, it's just easier that way, right? Edit this. We're going to do this the same way as we have dread. Huh? I don't know how this thumbnail gonna look like. Oh my god, y'all love these, y'all like these mobile tutorials, but man, the thumbnail coming up with ideas to make these thumbnails is so whoa, you feel me? So as you see, TWINdaMOGUL now, of course, let me put a background for contrast. Let's put it on a yellow background. Yeah, I gotta get rid of that shadow, huh? Let's put it on a red background. Y'all know I love red, right? Let's put it on the red background, even though that's not the red that we associate with, right? But shadow, get rid of shadow. All right, this is InShot, right? On your app, you should know how to use your app, right? And that's how you download custom fonts. That's how you download free fonts. They're free. You feel me? Shout out to thefont.com. Download them, you import them, you download them, you uncompress them, and then you import them into whatever program or whatever software app you're using on your phone or your mobile device. All right, and that concludes the video, you guys. And then from here, of course, this is the so I can use this as a sticker, right? Or a font. I can export this. I should, or shit, I didn't save. Hopefully they export it as a PNG, right? I would probably have to go into the settings, right? I don't know what the settings are for the pictures, right? So I will have to go here. Let me see. I have photo setting. We have, it exported as a PNG. You get what I'm saying? And this is InShot again. Once again, like I would go over, that if, but either or, let me know what y'all think about the video in the comment section once again. And now we talking about WWE, right? We talking about WWE 2K. So of course now you have, okay, I like that font. Let me get this new font. And now I'm going to put this on my new sign or my new crowd sign, right? That we just did, the video that we just done. I'm going to put that here, or I want to use this type of font for my new tattoo. We just done that video on, on mobile device. And also we have it on PC as well. So, I mean, you can use different fonts for everything. Anything, even if you're not dealing with video gaming, like maybe you needed to see how to get fonts so you can create your thumbnail. You're welcome. Drop a thumbs up, drop a comment, share the video with your friends. Your friend that's trying to get his YouTube up off the ground or whatever the case may be. And it's like, homie, have you seen this video on how to get custom fonts? Check it out. This dude's he's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. Till next time, video boy 2010, man. Look, man, be yourself or be everybody else. Make sure y'all check out these other videos popping up, man. You heard? And I'm out. Peace.